All right, you bastards. Let's get right into it. This how I got here thing. What the hell is it?
You make it sound like a punishment.
Well, isn't it? It's like what? Some sappy-ass reality show with a bunch of immigrants dragging their parents back to God knows where, right?
Sure.
Like, who the fuck wants to watch that?
Okay, first of all, easy on the immigrants. They're not all bad.
I never said they were.
And second, it's not as simple as you're making it out to be. Think about it.
No.
These are people going back to their roots, uncovering family secrets, maybe even meeting long-lost relatives.
Yeah.
It's got the potential for some serious drama.
Oh, yeah. Like what? Grandma's secret borscht recipe.
Maybe. Or maybe something a little more exciting, like finding out your grandpa was a goddamn war hero.
All right. I'll give you that. There might be some juicy shit in there. But let's be real. Who wants to watch some family therapy session disguised as a travel show?
It's not just about therapy. It's about exploring identity and heritage. These are second-generation immigrants caught between two cultures. The show lets them connect with their roots, understand their parents' sacrifices, and maybe uncover some family secrets along the way.
So it's like Ancestry.com, the TV show, but with more crying.
More like Ancestry.com with a side of adventure. They go to some pretty interesting places.
Oh, yeah. Like where? Siberia?
Not quite. They actually go to Zimbabwe, Italy,
Huh.
Zambia, Serbia, Slovakia, Ghana, Chile, Israel, Mexico.
Not exactly a world tour of party destinations, is it? I mean, who the hell wants to go to Slovakia?
Well, apparently these people do, and it's actually a pretty popular show. It even got nominated for a few Canadian Screen Awards.
Canadian Screen Awards. Never heard of them. All right. So this show's not a total flop, I guess. Let's talk about some of these episodes.
Yes, some of the titles are pretty intriguing.
Like what? Zimbabwe. She has arrived. Who the fuck is she? And why is her arrival such a big deal? Did she bring back a suitcase full of Zimbabwean weed or something?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Then there's Italy, making peace and pizza. I mean, who doesn't love pizza? But what peace needs making? Did they have a family feud over who gets the last slice?
Maybe they just couldn't agree on pineapple as a topping.
Could be. But then there's my personal favorite. Slovakia. My mom, the mountain goat. I'm picturing some badass Slovakian mom scaling mountains in her babushka.
Sounds like a real thrill ride.
It does make you wonder what kind of crazy adventures they get up to in Slovakia. And it's all airing on BYU TV, which is kind of interesting.
BYU TV, that's the Mormon channel, right?
Yep.
So no drunken orgies in the Slovakian countryside. Damn, that's a bummer.
Probably not. But hey, maybe things get wild in Zimbabwe. She has arrived after all.
I'm telling you that she is trouble with a capital T.
Only one way to find out.
Speaking of finding out, what's the deal with this production company? Are they some shady-ass operation filming this stuff in their grandma's basement?
Actually, they're a pretty reputable company called Forte Entertainment. They're known for their factual and lifestyle programming.
So they're not just going to shove a bunch of drunk 20-somethings in a hot tub and call it entertainment.
Probably not. BYU TV has a certain image to uphold, remember?
Mormon TV, huh? Well, that explains a lot. But seriously, is there anything actually interesting about this show? Or is it just a bunch of people crying about their ancestors and eating weird food?
It's about exploring identity and heritage. These kids are second-generation immigrants caught between two cultures. The show allows them to connect with their roots, understand their parents' sacrifices, and maybe even discover some hidden family secrets along the way.
Okay, so it's not all just touchy-feely crap. But is it entertaining? Will it keep me from smashing my head against the wall out of boredom?
It's not about explosions and car chases, if that's what you're asking.
So no chance of seeing Grandma blow up a Slovakian outhouse then?
Probably not. But it is compelling. Imagine discovering that your grandma was a freedom fighter in Zimbabwe, or that your great-uncle invented a revolutionary pizza recipe in Italy.
Okay, family secrets and pizza. That's a combo I can get behind. But let's get back to this she in Zimbabwe. She has arrived. Any theories on who this mysterious she might be?
It could be anyone.
Like a long-lost Zimbabwean love child.
Maybe. Or a revered community leader, a childhood friend of the parent. The title is deliberately vague, designed to create intrigue and draw viewers in.
Clever bastards. They're playing us like fiddles.
Yeah.
But hey, it's working. I'm kind of curious now. Maybe we should check out an episode and see what this whole how I got here thing is all about.
I'm game if you are, but be warned you might actually learn
You
something.
don't get your hopes up.
Yeah.
But hey, if it's good enough for the Canadian Screen Awards, it's got to be at least somewhat watchable, right?
That's the spirit. Now, where did I put that remote? So we spent a good chunk of time dissecting this how I got here thing. What's the final verdict? Ready to pack your bags and retrace your family's footsteps?
Hell no. You know me, I'd rather eat broken glass than subject myself to some sentimental journey. But I gotta admit, this show's got its hooks in me. It's a weird mashup of a travel show, a history lesson, and a therapy session all in one. Who knew family drama could be so damn entertaining?
Right. It's that mix of personal stories and exploring different cultures that makes it work. You're not just watching people eat strange food and bitch about jet lag. It's about seeing them reconnect with their heritage, confront their past, and, maybe learn a thing or two about themselves along the way.
And let's be real, there's always that chance for some seriously cringeworthy moments.
Mm.
The awkward silences, the language barriers, the cultural misunderstandings. It's a gold mine for some top-notch awkward comedy.
Yeah, there's definitely potential for some secondhand embarrassment. But through all that awkwardness, there's some genuine heart in BB too. It's about family, forgiveness, understanding. You see these people recognizing the sacrifices their parents made and appreciating the journey that led them to where they are now.
All right. All right, you're starting to sound like a Hallmark greeting card. I get it. The show's got layers. It's not just surface-level bullshit. There's some real depth there.
Exactly. And that's what makes it so compelling. It's relatable, thought-provoking. It reminds us that everyone has a story to tell.
So what's the takeaway for our listeners? Should they add How I Got Here to their watch list or what?
Look, if you're looking for mindless entertainment, explosions, and car chases, this might not be your cup of tea. But if you're up for something different, something that explores different cultures, delves into history, and showcases some real human connection, then yeah, give it a shot. You might be surprised by what you find.
Who knows? Maybe it'll even inspire you to drag your own parents back to their homeland. Just make sure to pack your hiking boots and a healthy dose of humor.
And maybe a therapist, just in case things get a little too real.
Damn straight. All right, so we've had our fun poking at this How I Got Here thing. Time for the final verdict. Is it worth watching or just another pile of sentimental bullshit?
It's definitely not your typical reality TV crap. Think of it more like a documentary with a personal touch, It gives you a glimpse into these families' lives, their struggles, their victories, and how being immigrants shaped who they are.
Okay, so maybe it's not all sunshine and rainbows,
Yeah.
but is it entertaining? Something I'd actually want to watch? Or would I be better off staring at a blank wall?
Well, it's not exactly a Michael Bay film. You won't see any buildings exploding or car chases. But if you're curious about different cultures, family dynamics, and, the whole immigrant experience, it's definitely got something to offer.
All right, I'll bite. Give me the highlights. What are some of the moments that'll actually keep me awake?
Well, the Zimbabwe episode is pretty powerful. You see this incredible connection between a mother and daughter as they rediscover their roots. It's raw, emotional, and it really makes you think about family and heritage.
Okay, that's not bad. Anything a little more, I don't know, exciting, a little more edge.
Oh, the Italy episode gets pretty intense when some long-buried family secrets surface. There's this whole subplot about a contested inheritance that almost tears the family apart. It's like a real-life soap opera, but with better food.
Now you're talking. Family drama, Italian food, that's a combo I can get behind. But what about this mysterious she in the Zimbabwe episode? Do we ever find out who she is?
You'll have to watch and see. But let's just say her arrival changes everything for the family. It forces them to face some uncomfortable truths and question everything they thought they knew.
Damn, they're really milking the suspense, huh?
Ah.
All right, you've got me intrigued. Maybe I will give this How I Got Here thing a shot. But it gets too sappy. I'm switching over to something a little more action-packed.
Fair enough. But hey, if you do watch it, let me know what you think. You might be surprised at how much these stories resonate with you.
We'll see. But for now, let's wrap this up. Any final thoughts for our listeners before we go raid the fridge?
Just this. Give How I Got Here a chance. It might surprise you. You might learn something about yourself, your family, and the world. And hey, it's a good reminder that we're all connected in some way.
Deep, man. Deep. All right, folks, that's our deep dive into How I Got Here. We've laughed. We've contemplated booking a flight to Zimbabwe just to see what the hell she brought with her. And we've learned that family, heritage, and a good plate of pasta make for some damn good TV. Till next time, keep it real, you magnificent bastards.